this is my own expectation of you as a friend. Get good internet. Can't be
I
can't
just
be
told
using
him. I
nonsense
told
internet to
him.
interact with us.
I told him the other day that I just got Elon Musk's internet, and he was like, "What? Why?" I'm like, because I want a faster, more realistic internet. I had to even dump the. I mean, my internet is still very good, but obviously
Yeah.
I had to
Like
get.
gist just a sweet. You know how when you're about to
I,
who I go talk to. My mama
you
feel the
see,
watch.
you see, you see, these are the issues. It's just like all those students where they write exam, go, they ask for extra sheet, they say extra sheet,
I
no
swear,
day. What?
the only
What?
thing missing from this topic is OT. Because that video he did that day, when I saw it, I was like, wow, what triggered this guy to make this video?
Baba, I said that OT video, sat with me and looked at me on the face, and it's like, so what do you think of this video? I watched the video again. I even had to even talk to my woman. I'm like, this friendship thing, right? It's just friendship is maturity. I wanted to make a point before you dropped. Friendship is a whole lot of maturity and even remembering a whole lot that has happened. Because people have been friends with people for like 5 years. And inside these 5 years, there have been sacrifices, there have been things that you guys have been through, you guys have done together, you guys have grown. And just because of one simple thing where one person no do, there's a rancor, there's an issue. You know what I mean? In pose the topic again. Adam asks to me the topic. You know what I mean? Like
But the
there's
topic
there,
again was how well do you know your friends, but it doesn't sound like that's what you're talking about.
you know. I mean, people that are
Is that what you're
joining will
talking
still
about?
sort of just sit up, Yeah, it's still part of that. You know. I mean, Adam, me and you, we've got. I mean, three of us. We've gone through that phase where we say, even if I know wish you happy birthday, it no be big deal. You know, because a night before your birthday, we were talking real talk. And you know that me not wishing you happy birthday doesn't mean say I know be your guy. Maybe something just happened. Maybe something happened that day. You know what I'm saying? How about if you ask me, Baba, how was even your day that day? Do you know if I had to rush my pikin to hospital, or if me I have to go to hospital myself, or if everything is good at home? I just forget to wish happy birthday on your birthday, and you take offense. How about you just ask, Baba, how far now? How were you on this day? And then allow me to sort of just give my own explanation. Baba, things they happen, especially now where we say it's not just about you, it's about things that just happen. Baba, me and you were shocked when Dano called us, Omo, these past 2 days have been chaotic. We did not know that a whole lot has happened. We never knew. He had to rush his child to freaking emergency. And we were just calling him and he wasn't picking up call, and we were thinking, oh, Dano again. It's Daniel's. You know what I'm saying? Until he now says,
Leg
bro, this past
don't
2 days
bend.
has been crazy. You no go know. You know what I mean? You no go know. Sometimes you go there very intentional, like Ike, our guy, waiting for pet save. Sometimes I go just say, about how many times I don't talk to Adam or talk to him and say, you don't hear from Ike. Or we never hear from Ike. I go call Ike. After now, what's up now? Within the sub. Or sometimes for our group, if Ike replies to one of our messages, be like, oh, Ike is fine. At least he has replied.
It's alive.
he's surviving. But we've thought of Ike. I think what I'm saying is that we don't really give friendship a lot of what we should give friendship, because friendship is very hard. It is very, very hard, and it takes a whole lot of maturity to kind of even remember
I think
what
to
this
add
person have been
to respond to what
to
Sharon
what
said,
this person have been to you over the years, just because of one singular thing.
no
You
praise.
say, this guy,
That's a
that
different
guy.
problem. But
It's
what Sharon
crazy,
said
man.
about like if you have my back, I expect you to have your back, or it's a parasitic friendship. I think it's in a friendship you can never have it equal, right? Where everyone is putting in the same amount of effort, or because
Nah.
people show their friendship in different ways. So, like, if you go all out for someone and the person doesn't go all out for you, I don't think it necessarily means that the person is not a good friend. Maybe that person is just not comfortable doing that exact thing you're expecting them to do at that time, but would do something else that might still look like them going all out. But the opportunity has just not presented itself for the person to do that particular thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's all
And
the person that is. I think it's up to the other person to interpret
honestly,
what all out means for. Just imagine that you are single, your friend was single, and then your friend got married, and then you were the best man or the chief best man and all of that, and then you were out and about, you were doing things, you were making sure this person is being fed, these
praise,
people are being, just making sure that just making sure that you ran the show, and then you now got married, and then somebody that you did this to, making sure that her own day or his own day was good and perfect. And then your own day now,
yes,
chill. And that day now, the person just come and behave like a guest. How you go
praise.
feel?
No, but praise. Honestly,
Yeah,
right?
the
Honestly,
person is too pretty to even pick up something and put this. Like, how you go feel?
I think I get what you're saying, but
That's been all out. That's been all out.
yes and no, right? I'll give you an example. Let's use your father-in-law's birthday. I think it was you I called in the morning, and I was like, "Do you guys need any help?" And they said yes, and then I came and I was like, "Wow, everyone is here helping." I did not think about it. I did not think, "Oh shit, would these guys need help?" I just assumed the venue would set itself up, or you guys have hired someone, or whatever. But it was going to sort itself out. That was my assumption. Even when Adams was telling me, "Oh, Daydream Darlings are doing it," blah 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 blah, I still didn't think to say, "Oh, do you guys need help?" But if Adam sent me a text and said, "How far? Can you help us tomorrow?" Would I not come and help you? Does that make sense? But I did not just think of it like, hold on, these people might need help. It's until Sunday morning when I was talking to Praise, I was like, "Do you guys need help with anything?" And then Praise says yes. I was like, "Oh shit, okay, let me come and help." But I did not think of it.
You see,
And
that is you
if I did
maturing
not
in
call
our.
you now, if
That
I did
is
not
you.
call you now, right?
Mm,
If I did not call you
mm.
now, then going back to Sharon's comment about parasitic friendship, in some, if not because for some reason you may not think it, but in another friendship context, that becomes a problem. But the person on the other side was not even aware of anything, right? They just didn't know to help
Yeah,
without
definitely.
being told
It
to do
happens.
so.
So most time, if someone is your friend, you call out that kind of behavior. Expectation, like I said, is a thief of time. But sometimes you have to let them know.
But you, but the expectations can never align, right? It can never,
Even in
like
relationships,
what
a
you're
lot of
expecting from me, like the expectations will never be in alignment. It's always going to be you assuming. But because for me now, I never assume anything. I never expect anything. So whatever happens, happens. If I need something, I'll ask you. So it's hard for me to just think that somebody is going to wake up in the morning and say, "Ini needs this. I'm going to do it." So that's why when you do stuff, I'm like, "Wow, how did he know?" It clicks in my head, and I'm like, "Okay, how can I try to become better?" And then think ahead and do stuff for people. But generally speaking, right, because I don't expect that from people, so it surprises me when people do it. So it's not something that, yeah, I don't know how to explain. Am I making
yeah,
sense? Right?
you're making a lot of sense.
No.
So the expectations, everybody's expectation will always be different. So I don't, I'm not, yeah,
Let me help you. I've known you for a while, you know, and for you to call and ask if we need help on that day was strange to me because that is not you. You will just turn up, you know.
but I
It's
will
your
So
own
what?
not turn up.
issue.
No.
Which one?
What that
Cliche.
meant? No. What that meant to me is that you have matured over time, and whatever it is that we've given to you or that we've done to you, you took that on board because we will always ask you, "Do you need anything? Do you need help?" If I'm coming to your house, I'll ask you, "Do you need anything?" You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Do you need help? And then if you are coming to my house because I've been asking you that, you now will be asking me, "Praise, do you need help?" You know, if Adam wants to buy anything or buy a coffee, Adam will ask me, Praise, do you need coffee? And if I'm at somewhere, Adam is coming to meet me, I'll ask Adam, do you need coffee? You know, that is you training your friends to kind of mirror your behavior. You know what I'm saying? So that is what friendship does. And
Okay, so over
you
time,
just asking that question, is a whole lot of intentionality right there. That's a whole lot of love. You know, it sits differently with someone when you ask than you waiting for someone to ask
Praise,
you.
that's the
It is
problem.
not bad if someone, because at the end of the day,
That's the
if I
problem
don't
now, right?
communicate, because at the end of the day, if I don't communicate my need to you, I'm not going to expect you to know. And this even happened in relationships. This was even part of the issue I was having with me. I tell my wife, look, man, you need to always let me know what I should do, because I'm not going to sit there and assume. And she thinks I should be knowing what I should do. You know, I'm
I
like,
don't
no.
want to have to tell
Tell
you.
you. I don't
I'm
want
like,
to have to
no.
tell you.
I'm like, you need to tell me, because I know, especially with kids, you know, let me know. Okay, let me have my roster. Let me know I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Then the things that I've not done, then maybe I did not think it through. But the things that you expect me to do and know, please let me know.
So
You know, so I
apparently,
make sure that
I
I
don't.
do all that I need to do, and then the ones that she did not communicate, then that's not really my problem. I can defend myself
Wait,
on
this
that.
guy said he has a question. Wait.
You know.
King Hunta Babzi Lamento.
That's a hectic name.
Don't
That's a crazy
inherit
name.
your friend's enemy ever.
Nah, don't do that.
Nah.
Never. You know.
Look, I sit on the fence with that one. It depends on the degree of enemy, quote unquote. So you get waiting person go do as my guy. That person, and not enemy in the sense like enemy is a strong word, right?
Yeah.
I will pull away from that person depending on how they've treated my guys, because I like to see all of us as one. If you can do this to my guy, you can do it to me. So if that person go treat my guy, I'll be like, nah, I'll see that person differently.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
Adam, yeah, but then again, I'm not gonna, if you were close to my friend, you know, and then I'm close to that friend, but that my friend was very close to that person, and that person decides to hurt my friend, you know, and I knew my friend, I knew you through my friend, right?
So guys,
And you know they talk to my friend at all, right? I know go decide not to talk to you, but it's gonna be like respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not your guy.
friends communicate about
You know,
everything happens to
Adam, does that make sense to you? Like, you've never been my guy. I've always known you to be my friend's friend, and that's the ecosystem right there. You know, yeah. And I think another thing that I wanted to ask is, you introduce someone to someone, and that person becomes a closer friend to that person than you. You
Adam's
know what
like
I mean?
Satan. He likes
Because I think like there are a lot of friends that I know through Adam, right? And I'm never gonna be closer to them than the mutual person,
the
the
bridge.
plug that made that
The
happen.
bridge.
You
The
know,
bridge.
Why not?
I know.
and then, you know, like I see, it's not loyalty. No, there's this,
No. You see,
there's this thing.
there's no ownership on friendship, right? And I believe, for me, I believe my calling in this world is to be a connector of people. And one of my greatest skills or blessings is I am lucky with friends, and I'm lucky at selecting good friends. So I have a fantastic network of friends, and I'm always happy when my friends can connect with or without me. That's what I want. At the same time, now we're saying that I have an expectation of my friends to go out and make good friends so I can benefit from their own network. Now, it's disappointing when I have friends that their network is yama yama. Like, I'm
Mm.
like, which of your guys can I be friends with? And if the answer is zero, then I will see you some type of way. I'm like, that means you don't have good judgment.
Adam, I think we should not use that word very loosely. You know, because
Self
there
judgment.
is, there is, you know, Adam, I think we shouldn't use that word very loosely
Which word?
because, you know, when if I call you my friend, my guy, you know, to me, right, before I learned this over experience and time and maturity and years. I cannot just call everybody my friend. I will say, oh, that's my colleague, that's my friend's friend, that's my cousin's friend, that's someone I know from soccer, my sports
I
person.
think it's in
You,
Australia I learned that thing very well.
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So there is an expectation right there, right? If you call everybody your friend, there's a disaster coming, you know.
That disaster.
So if I should, if you should introduce me to your friend, I expect you to have done your due diligence, know that this guy is a true guy. Imagine you introducing your friend to me and that your friend decides to sort of just maybe defraud me or something. And then I come to you and be like, ah, this guy that you introduced me to, almost see what happened. You'll be shocked, be like, oh, really? Why? Because you had made a judgment and I followed your judgment, but you did not do your due diligence on that person because you decide to just call everybody your friend. You know what I'm saying? So if you should introduce me to someone, I shouldn't be very like I shouldn't make that person my bestie and live in the dark. You know, everything that I'm doing with that person,
I think Praise.
everything I'm doing with that person should always be like, oh Adam, I want to do this with this guy. What do
Uh-huh.
you think? Adam, can
Uh-huh.
I get this guy's number? Okay, I will tell that your guy. Omo, I will collect your number from Adam. Is that okay? Rather than just ignoring you and going to get that guy's
Yeah.
number. It's not. It is common sense. This
Yeah.
is something that is not
Yeah.
taught in school, but it's
That's
something that you
big
should know.
common sense.
That big common sense. You know what I mean? Something that you should know, 100%. It's just that street law. I'm sorry to say. You know,
Did you
imagine
collect
you
Emmanuel's
introducing me.
number from him?
Imagine you introducing me to Ini now.
You say
I
what?
come like in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you come to see me and Ini. They do Instagram love, Instagram love. You know, I went on a dream date. You
I
come to
said Praise is
see.
very different.
You come to see me and Ini do Lovina for story. You come be like, when did this one start? You know. Meanwhile, you know Ini pass me. You know, she get things when you supposed to tell me about Ini, but you know
You find out
tell
for
me that
yourself.
thing. And then you come make me go figure am out of myself, and I can't go learn the hard way. That is wrong.
Oh my god.
Before we close out, because I know that we've gone way over time, right? There was something Sharon mentioned earlier that I feel is important to address, and I can't even remember what it was, but basically, Emmanuel, can you remember? I know you pinned it
Yeah,
vaguely.
she said, if I have your
Having your
back, I
friends back.
expect you to have my back.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's a parasitic friendship.
So you see, having someone's back is subjective. Now, the last thing I need is for somebody to fight my fight for me, because the way I fight is very different. Like, all my friends know me. Like, since you know me, you've never seen me angry. I know how to manage my emotions. Now, some people, they go from 0 to 100 real quick, and they will fight. They will jaga everything. Now, you see how you can go to say a place, somebody will disrespect you. You know how you want to handle it, but your friend now, thinking that he has your back, will quickly jump up. Why would you disrespect my friend? Slap, fight, chaos. But if they left you to handle the situation how you prefer, you'd have found a way to mitigate that scenario. Because me, I'm a brand, right? And I tell you guys these things. I take myself very seriously. That's how I conduct myself in public. Now, I don't need anybody jumping to my rescue. And now, because of how I see myself and how I carry myself, I am not going to jump to anybody's rescue. I will not fight for you. And I tell you as my friend, from the beginning, if you kill somebody, there's a dead body, I'm the wrong person to call. I will report you to police. That's it. Yeah, there's a dead body. Come at me. No. Wrong number. Triple O. This nigga has committed a crime. Go and catch him. This is his address. I'll
Actually,
give
they
them
said,
everything. So it's the truth. Like, you need to know your level of friendship, right? Now, I said that jokingly. I know the kind of people I will call if we need to bury a dead body, whatever. Now, at the same time, I was going to share a personal story with me and Sharon. Sharon is that friend that has your back through and through. Sharon will fight for you in a heartbeat. If like Sharon, this person disrespected me, let's go. Are we using your car or my car? She doesn't need to know what you did wrong, what happened. They disrespected her friend for fucking that person up. Straight up. It's after we finish fucking the person up, she's not like, how did this happen? What happened? Now, me, on the other hand, I'm
Say it's a
quite
lie.
different. I can't even see
Adamu
the
fought for
comments.
me
I
and
wish.
Ben
You said,
at an audition.
no, that's
Adam,
what I'm saying.
Adam,
Yeah.
Adam, I feel you, I hear you, and you make a lot of sense. But someone like me, bah, I be that friend where we say I did very pity, I did very pity. Like I
You're
don't know,
petty as
like
fuck.
I'm very very petty,
I
bro.
know.
If you be my guy, you know wish me birthday, you know post me, I can never post you. You know, if you be my guy. And I don't know what happen. You unfollow me for Instagram. I know see you don't unfollow me. Before you go explain yourself, I don't unfollow you too. Like sharp, sharp. Like I no go even wait to find out was your
How do you know they
Instagram
unfollowed you?
He
Like you
probably
did
has
all
an
this
app.
check.
observe. Now just that
How
kind
do you know they unfollowed
observation.
you?
Like, before you go even say, Baba, abeg, no vex. So maybe something happened. As I feel say I jump as in, like fire for fire. You know what I mean? Like I no get time. You know what I'm saying? Like I no get time. I just feel like disrespect is being safe with disrespect, sharp, sharp. Like you cannot always be the bigger person all the time. You know what I
So
mean?
for someone that closed his comment section,
Wait, let me drop and come back.
wait, Adam, for rounding up,
No, bring him back again. I think he was unable to refresh and read comments. Uh,
oh, you can't
yeah,
see the comments.
yeah, he didn't like when he sent the request. So in it, you feel me? Like before you go even get to that time to want even to explain yourself, fire for fire. Now see, it's supposed to be no time. Like you need to treat disrespect with disrespect, sharp, sharp. If the person apologize, you apologize everywhere good. Like we are all sweet, we move. You know what I'm saying? Like talk of fight. I no go follow you fight your fight. But I will always day my day. Like I will always maintain my day. I'm always gonna stand on business. You've got your friends, you've got your friends. So if you decide to have issues with your other
Phrase, open
friends,
your comment section.
Adam,
Yes.
I was just about to ask that question.
Open your
Why
I
is
open my
section.
your
comment.
comment
I
section
open
It's
on?
a
I open my
public
comment
service
section. Chill
announcement.
Because
with
this
that
guy
comment
comments
section
on
thing, right?
everybody's pictures and locks his
But
own
once
comment section.
it's brand, it's a brand thing.
It's a brand.
It's a London boy thing, yeah. It's a brand thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Adam, you feel me, right? Like, all of us, we get our own different friends somewhere. You know, like, we be friends, we get friends. You know, so if you decide to go fight with your other friends, not expect me to put body. That's not your papa business. Like, you know, concern me. You know what I'm saying? But then again, because you've got those other friends, I cannot make those your other friends my friends like that. Those your other friends gonna say, I'll be friends with them because of you. And if you know the yarn with them again, I will never even really do the yarn with them like that. I will always give them, you know, like long distance, hi, hello, love. No, like we don't get issues and all of that. Everybody needs to, people needs to know who your friends are. You can never be friends or they shine it with everybody. Sometimes you need to let people know,
Shine
say you are
bubble.
a bad guy, your head no correct. But make your friend know, say be lover boy. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Bro,
guys, let's round it up.
Saul was Saul to Saul, but when Saul became Paul, Saul was sweet. But at the end of the day, if you come press Saul, Saul will tell you, say, oh, man. Because
What the fuck are you saying?
you know, Baba, see, one of the disciples of Jesus was very nice. He was a sweetheart. But when they go price it, now same that disciple carry knife or machete, cut the other person ear, no die.
Praise, pause. What did
So
you eat this
pause.
evening? Like you've just roller coaster. I beg.
Chaos.
Summarize what you're saying before we close out. The praise was
Anyway,
salt, the salt without sweet, and sugar was salt.
at the end of the day, in all of these things, right, friendship is very difficult and it takes a whole lot of work to make it happen. Especially if I'm being friends with you, I know someone. It's different from being friends with the opposite sex because maybe something probably there, you know. But you always have to be very intentional,
All right.
to make
Is that your
it
closing
work.
statement?
No, it's not.
It
It's
is.
just I'm just finishing off my point. I'm
You want him to solve the soul of it.
So they shout for him for us.
no, to me just won't come to distract me.
All right. From me, I love conversations like this because I know that we play about it and whatnot, but in life, especially the way the world has gone, if you don't have key relationships, genuine relationships, you'll be in isolation, you'll be isolated, and that, in my opinion, tends to lead to depression. So no matter what you're going through, if you have some core people that you can share your journey with, it's super enjoyable. Which is why I'm always very thankful for the friends that I have everywhere in the world. And for me, as easy as it is for me to find friends and bond with people, I always have my criteria, and all of you guys have checked all those boxes. Like, you guys are special, which is why it's easy for you to be friends with my friends, because nobody can just enter my framework of friends without checking those boxes. So thank you guys for being my friends, and it's always good to share these things, make you they understand your friends and communicate expectations, because they said uncommunicated expectation leads to resentment. So if it's important to you that your friend picks you up from the airport, tell them. And then a friend like me will tell you, I will not pick you. I will send you Uber. And if that will scatter the friendship, then that's okay. But we will still reconcile. You understand? Yeah.
Like how you
Anyway,
made crazy book flights.
anyway, I think in saying that, right? Like if I'm really your guy, right? Anything where you talk to person about me for my back, I expect you to have that same grace to say that to my front. Like I will always tell people, if anybody asks me, so who do you think Adam? Like how is Adam? I'm like, Adam is that person where they say, if make sense for him, they invest. You know what I mean? Like if you dey expect Adam to carry your matter for head, and Adam comes see someone, if I carry this guy matter for head, I no go get anything from this matter, you no go do am. Adam is that
God.
person. I go tell person about this matter for Adam back, and I go tell that same person about this matter for Adam front. Genuinely, not so e be. And I expect it to be like that. I don't have to be coming to be dancing, at your very presence, and I they call you my guy. And if I have any closed door meeting with someone else, I come to butcher you and I come to dance. Like give me like whatever it is that you give me in my own before, always they give me that same thing if I know they. That's how I see friendship. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So my closing remark is, bruh, just be real.
King Hunter Babsi Lamento. This is what a healthy friendship looks like. We don't even have to wait till next week. What you're seeing here is what a healthy friendship looks like. That's it.
Go and Google us. All right, I think we should round up now,
Send
right?
in your application. We'll see if we'll let you become our friend. Oh, I love you guys. Peace.
All right. Bye, guys.
No worries.